On a recent trip to Hawaii, I ran into an old friend of mine. Uncle Kevin, as I affectionately referred to him, was a passionate traveler and an aficionado of life. We met on the island of Guam in the mid-1990s, and our mutual love of travel, people, and merriment quickly bonded us. And now, some 24 years later, we would see each other once again.
Can you put your finger on why? Any incident in your life that made you become a traveler?
Well, I don't know, since high school, you know how you have to come up with a motto, right? In your high school, you're saying.
Right.
Mine was, want to see the world. Simple. I'm from a small farm town in central Washington State. Its population, I think, was 12,000 growing up. One high school. My mother is Japanese, 100%. Sansei, as they say, third generation, so even though she's 100%, she doesn't speak Japanese. Father's family was from Minnesota.
So your father was American?
Yeah, my mother was Japanese.
European? Your father was European?
Yeah, I think so. Well, from Minnesota.
White guy.
White guy. In Hawaii, we'd say howdy.
And I had that howly smile. You know, you dance when you're white.
I'd gotten a bachelor's degree in outdoor recreation, which my father could never understand what that meant. I eventually ended up becoming a ski instructor in Nagano, where they had the 1998 Olympics. So I would teach snow skiing in Japan and then go back and teach kayaking, all while accumulating great wealth, making $7 or $8 an hour.
Yip, yip.
But you were traveling.
And having no home to speak of.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Sleeping in Japan, we were living in what we called a takobeya, which is a large room with about 50 or 60 people all living in the same room. You just have your little futon. That's like all your space.
That's the absolute truth.
A great opportunity to work on the island of Guam for the Maynilao golf course.
Okay.
For even bigger money, which was $9 an hour.
Uncle Kevin on the island of Guam.
And I didn't even know if they had electricity, didn't know where it was, really. But then I spent 12 years there, I think.
Used to have a mating call.
When did you really start visiting a lot of countries?
Bopped around. Just started, I guess, when I first went to Japan, right after that.
So it never ended. It started and
Just
boom.
kept going. The first country after Japan was to Seoul, where I promptly arrived in my first night and had my passport, backpack, all my money, and all my belongings stolen.
That he was renowned for.
Then I got on the plane with my buddy after getting some money from mom, and we flew to Thailand. But we didn't know at the time because, again, before internet, they were having democracy riots, which was actually down by Khao San Road where all the traveler places are. So we get off the airplane and we go into basically a smoking battlefield to look for accommodation.
I caught a public bus.
Just, you know, I think I had some P-shirts, as I called the T-shirts that you gave me when you left in Guam that were just left.
Whenever I travel, I search for the ugliest shirt possible for this young man. Yes. But unfortunately,
Australian buddy and I decided to go to the Philippines for an indefinite amount of time.
but unfortunately, the world's ugliest shirt's usually being worn by this man.
I booked tickets to the Philippines in, I think, March. It was freezing still in Japan. And we decided to run the gauntlet, put on T-shirts and shorts in the middle of winter in Japan and go to the airport in Narita and fly. Only thing we had with us was two 7-Eleven plastic bags with some underwear in them.
She wore spandex, which I always approve on a woman. I think it should be a law.
We stopped off at a barber shop, and in our high intelligence decided, let's decide each other's haircuts. There are some people who shouldn't wear spandex. So Johnny decided to, told them to shave my head.
There we go.
And Johnny has a, blonde hair, blue-eyed Australian. So I just told the barber to dye his hair black.
Look at that, beautiful. Oh my God.
We're dumb. We don't know where we're going, what to do. Traveling's all about being social. It's all about people. That's what you take home with you, I think, more than any souvenirs or artwork or higher culture intelligence. It's the human connections you make when you're traveling.
It's a way to spread love and joy and peace across the face of the globe.
It's like my philosophy now, it's more about, just enjoying the moment rather than striving to become a conqueror of jobs and finances.
Encouraging others to mimic this dance-like moves.
The funky chicken dance all night long. If I'm traveling and someone says, hey, come to my house, let's go check, or let's go do something different, I'm always game for that over something planned like a tour.
And
he decided the world needed the funky chicken.
how many countries have you visited to your knowledge?
Well, over 75, I'm guessing 80, something around there.
Which countries have you not visited in Europe?
San Marino, Liechtenstein, I guess. Andorra.
So the tiny little enclaves.
Yeah,
How about Eastern Europe? You've been to all the Eastern European countries?
pretty much.
Wow. So Scotland and Wales?
Yeah.
Northern Ireland?
Not Wales.
Not Wales.
I've been to Ireland and Scotland, yeah.
So
Scandinavia, all of them.
Africa?
Yeah, South Africa, Morocco.
Okay.
We drove along the Garden Coast of South Africa. It's quite nice. Yeah, India, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Laos, Water Festival, went to that.
And Vietnam?
Yeah,
Okay. China?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Pohnpei, Chuk, Palau, Saipan, Tinian, Rhoda. This climb called the Fear in Australia. It was extremely fearful.
I was getting low too. The knees were going this way, the elbows were coming up.
I think Yugoslavia is like 5, 6
Yeah,
countries.
that's my favorite area actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
The people are just so warm and so giving, nice. It's also venture wonderland for outdoor recreation.
What's the next country on the list?
Republic of Georgia and Armenia.
And I've never been in the Middle East. Very curious about that area. But after seeing Borat multiple times, and him being my hero, I really want to go to Kazakhstan.
Spreading peace, love, and happiness.
In Kyrgyzstan also was recently placed on the consulate warning list, so I want to go there.
Do you know why you travel? I mean, digging a little deep, why is it that you go?
I just think there's just unlimited opportunities to learn, learn something about that country, and then in the future, when you're meeting someone from that country, it's wonderful to be able to talk about their history and their culture and what you saw, and experiences you had. I just like living in Hawaii. Like when I meet someone with a different accent,
Yip, yip.
I'd love to be able to ask them and then be able to make a connection right there.
Yeah.
And be able to talk about, their wonderful culture.
Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. This is like, what is this? What is this?
No wrinklage there.
Is this for MASH? The actual
No,
flag
it's from
MASH?
Bali. It is from Bali.
I kind of try to make friends by, making jokes and laughing. So there's kind of a common thread that if someone has a sense of humor and laughs at something I said, then I'll kind of like chase them around and make a connection and make a buddy.
So we decided to take this on tour after it was polished and refined.
You weren't the type of traveler who was out there looking for himself.
trying to find himself or anything?
Not really. Not introspective, not.
So I just asked lady, can I come in and watch and just be like the weird guy off to the side?
I think like this. So I think that wealth is the accumulation of experiences. The more experiences that you accumulate, the greater your wealth. It's not monetary or materialistic. It's just so whenever I get opportunity to experience something, it's like another dollar in the bank.
And I did the funky chicken dance all night long with 2 other middle-aged men.
You meet somebody, their expectations, you can, if you know where they're from, it might be a little different from expectations of a different culture. Yeah.
Smile. Because you think you're good.
Oh, well, there are things that, kind of, eat at you a little bit. Things could have, when you travel to a lot of poorer countries, it's like, what could I possibly have done a little bit more to help them, I think that's actually a huge regret. I wish I could have helped more.
Then I forced Uncle Kevin to give me an example of when he'd helped someone while traveling.
When I went to Sri Lanka, I took a whole bunch of pens. And during a hike, I got to a remote place, sought out the school, teacher, gave them what I'd carried, maybe they needed that. I had leeches stuck on me at the time, I'll never forget that.
I had that all night.
Advice? I would say, pack light and make as many friends as you possibly can.
Okay.
Take the chance. Whatever it is, take the chance.
Oh, take the chance. Okay.
Take the chance. Take the chance. Whatever it is, take the chance. Take the chance.
It's like Serbia, a very vilified country, full of wonderful, beautiful, killer people. It's just vilified. Here now, 30 years since the last funky chicken, or chicken. Here commences the funky chicken. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Take the chance. Take the chance.
We're gonna sing it.
His name is Uncle Kevin. He spends traveling tales, living his life like up in heaven.
Was polished and refined.
Funky chicken is winning his sales.
We can show it to the world and showcase where he's
Yes, funky chicken.
here now, 30 years since the last funky chicken.
World is now ready for this dance.
The funky chicken.
All you gotta do is take that chance.
Take the chance.
Trust your elbow